Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie. This reading could resonate for you if you're a Taurus sun, moon, rising, or Venus. I say could because it definitely won't resonate with all of you, and that's actually okay. Only take it if it does. And of course, remember there is no gender. If I pull a king or a queen, I could be talking about anyone. It's all about their personality. All the information to book a private personal is in the description below and in the pin section of the comments. Let's get into it. Speak to me for the collective of Taurus that you'd like to speak to. Okay, so your overall energy here is the King of Pentacles. Very fitting. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Page of Cups. It's a lot of cups. The Knight of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck I have the Nine of Swords. I feel like this is a financial type of spread. I feel like you're like really sitting down and thinking about like what it is that you actually want to do. It's like in the overall, like not just now in the current circumstances, but over a span of a lifetime. What are you doing financially? You have earthly matters on your little earth sign head. I feel like there's a lot of different options, like a lot of different things that you think about doing or that you've tried to do, but nothing really feels like it's the thing. With the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, I feel like you like something for a little bit and then you kind of don't. Maybe you I feel like you're kind of picking something up with that, though. I feel like, it's like when you first get an opportunity, it sounds exciting, and then you move right at it, and then later there's some problems. So I feel like, when it comes to money, you really are worried about it. It's like you don't know what you want to do. It's like maybe you have the ability, you have like several different ways that you can make money, but you're not sure which one is going to be more successful or which one you can really invest in full time. And I feel like, though, that this indecisiveness has kind of like led to a really inconsistent like financial status for you. It's like sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down, and in between it's like learning new things just to not do anything with them, if that kind of makes sense. Like, or at least that's what it feels like in the long run. Maybe at the beginning of these situations, you're like, oh, this is definitely what I want to do. And you like it. But then over time, it's kind of like, I don't know. I kind of even get that, like, you overwhelm yourself to the point where it's almost like just quitting something, just completely giving up. And this has happened more than one time with more than one situation. And I think you're actually paying attention to like your mindset around money and work. And your inability to want to stay in one place, if that makes sense. And I feel like maybe even on like a mental health level, you're like, maybe this is something more than just, simply getting bored or something. What do they need to know about, look out for, or be aware of? Judgment, the Empress, Libra Taurus energy, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, The Ten of Wands, Death, Scorpio energy, and the Page of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Hangman. I feel like there's an opportunity to do something new here, and it's like saying that when this comes in, what you need to do is challenge your normality. I think that when things get tough, like say you start a job and you like what you're doing, like say random job, I'm a server today. Okay. I just started this job serving. I like it, while I'm training and stuff. And then I like get on the floor and it's actually pretty hard. And over time, I just get overwhelmed and frustrated. Now, in the time of overwhelm and frustration, what I'm really doing is like taking on more than I can handle. I'm not communicating to other people that I'm overwhelmed. I'm not handling these stressful situations in the best of ways. And then one day I just rage quit. And then tomorrow I work at the grocery store and I'm doing something totally different. And over time, there's a pattern with this. There's an ability here to stop it. If that makes sense, it's like, I feel like this is really being brought to your awareness so that you don't do it this time. This is something that you're going to have to like hang on for a little while before you really see the full potential of it. Because I feel like you're currently doing something new. And again, it's getting complicated. It's not easy. It seems like it might be easier to just quit. But I feel like, what you're about to quit was sent to help. So if anything, you're just going to further deplete yourself, if that makes sense. I feel like when it comes to money, if you're indecisive, just don't do anything until you're sure, In the advice, I have the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, Cancer Pisces energy, the Seven of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, the Three of Swords. I have the Three of Wands after that with the Ace of Cups. So there's an offer coming into you, and I feel like you can kind of feel that it's right for you, but it still makes you defensive. Or it's like whatever it is that you, excuse me, are like getting into here financially. I feel like you need to have better boundaries. It's like I said before, taking on more than you can handle, accepting the overwhelm until you get to burnout. You have to set clear boundaries here with the Seven of Wands with what's coming into you, because I feel like where you keep I feel like hurting yourself here is actually, you could be looking at like these jobs, like, I get into something and I think I like it. And then I found out that the workplace is like really toxic, but it's like, I think there were probably signs there the whole time and you just kept like picking up shifts, or you just keep taking on too much at one time when really you need to have like realistic boundaries with workplaces. I feel like there's a job that's, I feel like this is a new job coming in and you need to be realistic with yourself based off this pattern. I have a pattern where when I get overwhelmed, I rage quit, or I go find a new job and then just immediately leave. There's an opportunity to change that around, and I feel like it's going to require patience. If you can be patient in a situation here, then you will get the end result of this King of Pentacles. Can I get a closing message, please? So we have Wanderlust of the Spirit. I follow my spirit on its wanderlust, guided by intuition and character. I trust myself to journey freely. And Community Sculptor. I cultivate the skill of friendship. Like a sculptor with marble, I mold my community of friends. The world is full of friends I have yet to meet. So yeah, I feel like there's a friend or someone coming in that's going to give you this excellent opportunity. And I feel like you intuitively know that you need to do things differently in this situation. I feel like maybe whoever's offering this position to you is someone that you actually do know and hold in like high esteem. They actually are like a friend. So this opportunity is literally coming based off of a connection that you have. And I feel like it's challenging you. You're going to have to do things differently because the way that it's I feel like it'll affect someone else. But mostly how it keeps affecting you, it's like, you can't win if you constantly give up, right? You got to stop quitting. And I think this is a little more challenging. I think that it's kind of like wherever this opportunity is coming from, like you almost like owe this person like grace or gratitude with it. And it's actually a good thing because I feel like you do need that kind of structure there to like kind of keep you in place. But I feel like it also gives you the ability to really like speak freely on like what your needs are and where your boundaries lie with a job, what you're actually capable of. So keep that in mind and make sure to really communicate that, when you need a break, when you need a couple of days off, when you really can't take someone else's shift, when you really can't, you know, take on some overtime. Say it. All right. I hope this was helpful and I'll see you soon.